Hey everybody, it's ASIC Eric again. I'm going to do a short bit of work on the car today. I'm going to spend some more time on the trunk. After reading a few comments, a couple of you guys were talking about metal files and the dangers of filler on the edges and stuff. And you know, I do have some little files that I tried on there, but it just really didn't work. So I went over to Home Depot today. Got a couple different files here. Nice coarse one and a less coarse one. They're both listed as bastard coarse, but one is rapid removal, one is gradual removal. Anyway, I think this one's going to be okay for the finishing stuff. This one might be too much, but we'll see. I'll handle for it. So I'm going to give those a try and see if I can straighten that edge up a little bit. It's a short day today. It's already 3 o'clock. I haven't been able to do anything today, so I'm not going to do a lot. Alright, so I went through and just did quick little dabs with the welder all the way down here. Like a quarter of a second, just zap, zap, zap going along. You can see it didn't generate a whole lot of heat. So I was able to go pretty quickly. I still do maybe 2 inches at a time, cool it off. As opposed to dabbing all over the place. I tried it this way, just because doing the dab all over the place, you end up with all the little holes you have to go in and fill in along the way. So I tried to do it more continuous, and hopefully without warping the panel. I think this panel is a little less susceptible to warping because it's got 3 layers of metal right there, but anyway, we'll see when we get all done how much I warped it. Alright, after the first pass with the file, I've got a pretty uniform gap. You can mash the 3/16 shim pack in there so it's tight. So now what I'm going to go do is look for all these gaps in here. This is pretty nice up and through here like that, but I got to plug up all these little holes here, and then I'll do the final grinding down there to try and get it smooth, and then I'll go and do the rounding and all that stuff, but got to plug all those holes first. Alright, the edge is done. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and grind off the top here with the roll lock, and then I've got to put the radius on it. My trials and troubles continue over here. Dropped the file on my quarter panel. Like I said in the last video, I should have done all this work before I did the quarter panels, but it's too late to go back now, so whatevs. Alright, so after that, you can see there's some pinholes along here. I think these are okay, because that's, if you look at the radius right there, come back about to where my fingernail is. So I think those are fine. This is a little much here, so I'm going to go ahead and fill those in with a little more weld. There's a little crater right here. Focusing on that? I think so. So just little stuff like that. This is a little too much. It won't fill from the bottom there, so just go all these little spots like that, fill those in. Alright, I'm going to call that done on the flat part there. The top looks nice. I think we got it cleaned up pretty well. Bottom, a little harder to see here with that glare, sorry. I think the bottom looks good too. It might be a little thick in some places. I'm not sure I'm going to bother getting the caliper out and trying to measure it. It kind of is what it is, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try and round off the corner now. I'm going to switch to the other file. I think this one's too coarse for that. We'll see how it goes. Well, I must say, that looks pretty sweet. I'll post this video today so you guys can comment. Like these little areas right here, is that worth filling in with metal, or is that little stuff okay for the short strand? Most of you didn't complain when I said I was going to put short strand on it when it looked a lot worse than this, so I'm imagining this is probably okay too. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick up the round edge there. Here you can see the transition. I'll try and kind of show what I did there. Basically what I did is I put a 45 degree about 1/3 of the way in on each side, and then came up here like a 60 degree, and then a 60 degree from the other side. 30 degrees, whatever. And then just rounded the whole thing off. And I think it came out pretty nice. It's a little uneven on the top here, but yeah, I keep running the file over, and that's about all. So I think that's just waviness in the panel. So I think that's going to do it. I'm kind of tired today. I'm getting wiped out from working my butt off. So I'm going to call it a day there. I'll post this, see what you guys think of that. But I think I can add one more thing to my list of skills here of metal work, of filing. I've never done that before, and that actually came out pretty nice. I'm surprised how good that looks. Compare that to this side. Stuck on something here. And this side, well, you can't really see it very well, but it's all warbly. Try and get a shot down the panel there on both of them, so you can see. So you can see like the little warbles in through here. And then on this one, hopefully you don't see that. Oh yeah, that looks pretty darn straight. Let me show you with it closed. Sorry for the glare. I'll show you the shim test. It's pretty uniform as it goes across here. A little sloppy there. That's pretty consistent. I mean, just a little sloppy. You can see the hinge there, the hinge, the shim. That's just barely over 3/16, so I like it. That's real good. I'm definitely going to be happy with that. So this was going to get short strand anyway, so I think all these little pits and things are going to be fine here. And then we're all set. Alright, anyway, I'm going to shut her off here. Thanks everybody.